All right, welcome to my YouTube channel. Shakin Hands with the Holy Ghost by Blackberry Smoke. Okay, I'm going to have the whole 9 yards for this tune here. I'm going to have the tabs, backing track, and of course I'll do the video here to explain some parts. To start off with this tune, you want to do open G tuning. If you're not familiar, you're going to have an open D, 6th string, open G, 5th string, open D, 4th string, open G, 3rd string, open B, 2nd string, and open D on the 1st string. And what that does basically is it creates an open G chord. That's why they call it open G tuning, I guess. Okay. So to start this tune off, first of all, there are some variations in this song, and I just didn't have time to go into every variation on this intro here. So I just did basically what was kind of off the record here. Now, I'm going to show you a different way you can play this. I don't know, you may find it easier or you may find it harder. I'm not sure. But if you look at the video, Charlie plays it well, there's this way where you're using that open and you're sliding. Well, now the slides are in there pretty much all the time. It just depends on how much you accent it. You can play without the pull-off. So bear that in mind. In fact, he does that if you look at the live video. I'm not exactly sure which one it was, but there's a really good shot of it. You can hear it's like the camera's right in front of the amp, and it's like right in front of him, so you can hear exactly what he's playing. And sometimes he does it, and sometimes he doesn't. So there's two variations. The variation on a tab is when he's doing the that part, or you can play it that way too. You may find it easier to play without the pull-off, or maybe not. But that's basically it. Now, when you're doing this, you're also going to use like a hybrid picking technique. You're going to want to use the 5th string, 3rd, and 2nd strings with your right hand. And you want to keep that open G, or open A string, going. That part. Again, you want to keep that open A string, so it's got. Oops, sorry about that. And yeah, just take it slow, and you know, it's got some slides in there. It's not too hard to do. You just want to make sure that it's clean. You don't want to, you know, do that kind of thing. And just repeat the process, the riff. And okay, then it goes into the verse, and you're gonna on the tab. You'll notice there's a percussive mute there, and that's on the 1. Just follow the tab. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just repeats back into the verse. So you got the intro, you got the verse, and then it goes back into the intro riff one time, back into the verse. Okay, then we go into the pre-chorus. Okay, again on the tab, there's 2 guitars obviously going. You got Charlie and Paul playing, and they're playing, you know, they're not playing exactly the same thing. You know, Paul is playing something different than what Charlie's playing. Now, so what I did was I combined both guitars, and I came up with a part that will kind of get the tones of both guitars in there. Now, first, I'll show you on the tab. Well, you know what? Let me set up the backing track. So, okay, going into the pre-chorus. Okay. Now, the pre-chorus, there's two parts that are being played here. Charlie's playing one and Paul's playing the other one. And what I did in the tab was I combined both parts to come up with one guitar part that you could play. The way I would do it personally, playing live, if you didn't have another guitar player and another keyboard player, I would just go ahead and play it like this. Well, exactly the way I just played it to the backing track. And the reason for that is it would just be cleaner. Sorry, excuse me. On the record, you have the keyboard part that's playing that G note up there, and Paul's playing something down here. I really didn't learn his guitar part, but it's kind of along with the keyboard, extending out that chord. You kind of got this C with an F, or an F with a C in the bass. Then the G is being added to that. The ninth of the F chord with the C in the bass. I know this sounds kind of confusing, but it's a lot easier, I think, if you just play it. And then just add, you're going to sharpen the, you're going to add the B flat to the C with the F in the bass. And gives it an interesting kind of sound. It builds tension. And it really doesn't release until the chorus, because it just moves up a whole step and repeats the same thing. I think I may be getting too deep into this than what I need to, but sorry. Yeah, so just go ahead and play according to the tab. Look at the tab. The tab's correct. It's just that you can take out, I believe on the tab it was, I was adding, it kind of has a little bit of a stretch and is not very practical in my opinion. But yeah, so you can play it the way it is on the record. The best way, or on the tab, the best way to do it is if you're playing this in a band or you're playing to this backing track, play what you think sounds best. You know, do you want to add the G under that C or under the F chord with the C in the bass? You know, that sounds fine. I mean, it just depends on how you like to play it, and it's basically what I do. And I figure out how they play it, and then I kind of always end up putting my own little twist to it. But yeah, that pretty much covers the pre-chorus, and then we'll go into the chorus. Okay, so I ended up playing the chorus, going back to the verse, to the pre-chorus, back to the chorus, and then right before we go into the bridge. So the chorus is very simple. It's just look at the tab. It's a G, and that's on the downbeat. Then you're gonna have like a G with a B in the bass. Look at the tab for the fingering, and that's on the upbeat. It's a push. 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, and 2. So you just want to make sure that you accent the chords properly, and you know, because if you're coming in on a downbeat and now somebody else is coming in on the upbeat, the drummer's accenting on the upbeats, it's going to sound like somebody's off because somebody is off, and that's about it for the chorus. Pretty straightforward. Then we'll go into the bridge. Okay, going into the bridge. And of course, that goes into the guitar solo. Now, on the tab, I just played what Charlie's playing. Obviously, if you listen to the song or you watch the video, you're going to see Paul's also playing there. And he's riding the open A string. So, you have some choices here. You can play, let's see, you can go... like that. You can play, you can just use the A string, first and second strings, like... You play like that, or you can play... Okay, you could also play using your middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky, playing the third, second, and first string, and using your flat pick to play the open A. So you can do it that way. Few different options. I always like to give more options on it because I know people learn stuff. Most people do that anyway. It's like you're going to fit it to whatever feels comfortable for you. But they're the three basic options of how you can play it with one guitar. Now, obviously, if you have two guitars, that's not an issue. But I'm assuming that most people out there, either playing in a band, don't have two guitars. So just gives you an extra option to learn, play the bridge part. Okay, after the bridge part, it goes into the guitar solo, and the guitar solo basically is the pre-chorus, the rhythm, and then it goes into the chorus, and then it's just an outro, and then it ends. So all the parts up to this point here I've showed you. It's all on the record. The guitar solo, cool guitar solo. It's got a wah-wah going there. Maybe I'll throw that up. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. I might be able to. I don't know. I'll see how much time is available to me here. Probably won't be until after September. I'll try to get another tune-up this month, but it's really pretty difficult, to be honest with you. I just don't have the time to do it. And or at least do it right the way I want to do it. That's why it took a while to do this video, is because I just didn't want to throw it up there half-ass. So at least you got the backing track, you got the tab, and I threw some basic ideas out there to if you run into a problem playing it or whatever, a few different options on how to play it. But that about covers the tune. Check for the guitar solo. I like to do the guitar solo. It's got a really cool guitar solo in there. Or maybe I'll just do another song. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys and gals. And please hit the like button. And please hit the subscribe button. And I'll continue to keep making videos. Thanks for watching.